Hello. Hi, friends. Hi, Facebook. How are you? Hi, friends. What's happening? Sending you some love, sending you some joy, sending you just light and life and hope and peace and grace, and just want to give you guys a big hug. Sending my heart to you through this little screen right now. Okay? Sending you my love. Everybody, I love you. I mean it. That's cheesy, but it's true. I'm really cheesy. But hi, friends. How are you? I hope you've had a good weekend. I've missed doing my lives. Did you miss me? I know I go long, so maybe you didn't because I'm a long live person. I did go live last week from my little vacation, which is fun. So let's see if I can figure out how to share this dude here. Let's see. That's inviting friends. I always have to do this every single time. There it is, share to a group. Okay, where's my group? Got my little group here going. There we go. Yep. Okay, shared it. Hi, friends. Okay. Summertime, it's hot, really hot here, actually. Hotter than usual. And I was going to maybe go to the pool today, but Mondays are kind of my work day. Let's kind of get a grip on, get my planner out, what am I going to eat this week. Kind of change and focus on the week because I was on vacation for a whole week. So we had a great time with my family. We didn't do like big, huge vacation-y things. We just simply hung out together. It was beautiful and wonderful. And it was all three of my kids who were all adults and grown up. We all came together. Two with their spouses, and then my son's not married yet, but someday. And so it was just fun to have time, and it was just friendships, like hanging out with your adult kids is so cool. We played games, we went on the boat together and swam, we acted like silly people together, and it was just really neat and new and fun. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but we had a great vacation. So I'm back to somewhat of a normal routine. I'm trying to get back into routine. I got all my laundry done yesterday, doing a little bit more laundry today, but I wanted to come on and just show you some fun summertime makeup and try not to be too crazy with it, but you know me and my makeup. So let's get started. I'm going to put my due date on. Hi, Sally. How are you? Happy Monday. Happy new day. I'm going to hydrate a little bit with my due date, which I love. For even if you have oily skin, this doesn't affect you. It's just like a light little bit of a moisturizer, but it also works really well for the foundation. And I just remember I was gonna put my sunscreen on, so I'll put sunscreen over this oil and see how that goes too. So I'm gonna put my sunscreen on that I don't wear very often because it's really good to get some natural sun anyway. But if you're going to be out in the sun, say you're going to go to the pool, you're going to be gardening, or you're out shopping or doing things outdoors, now that we can get out, it's really wise to put on a light sunscreen. This is our face sunscreen, and there's some fun magical ingredients in this face sunscreen that doesn't only just block the sun. So this... Oh, hi, Caroline. Hi, Caroline. How are you? I hope you're having fun with your grandmother. I hope you're having fun, Sally. So this is a zinc oxide only active ingredient sunscreen, and it has chicory root and vitamin B3. And chicory root and vitamin B3 are anti-agers, and they help your skin be soft, and they help with aging too. So this is what I would put on in the summertime under my makeup. It's a great primer for your foundation too. So I'm gonna put a little bit, so you twist the top, and I put a little bit, I'm gonna go little with it, okay? I'm just gonna kind of put it on my back of my hand, and I'm gonna start smoothing it. And you can see the zinc, that's the only active ingredient in it, but look how I can blend it in and it doesn't leave a white cast. So I love that about the sunscreen, and it has lavender essential oil in it. And I would reapply this if I'm gonna be straight direct in the sun. If you got your makeup on, you could put it over your makeup too, but I would reapply about every hour and a half if you're straight out in the sun. So I got my cheeks going, so I'm gonna keep dipping on there. So on my chin. And don't forget your nose and your forehead. Hi everybody, thanks for watching. So I've got a little bit more. I like to put the back of my hand and just dip from it. Put it on my nose. I might go down to the pool. We have a neighborhood pool. So when we were gone last week, we went to, not very far away, just a couple hours drive away to Branson. Missouri, and we just kind of hunkered down for the week with our kids, and we cooked a lot outside. We grilled, and we went to the lake one day. We went to the pool one day, and I got burnt because I'm so fair. It's like my first time in the bathing suit. And so, but it was fun. I've got a little color. So there's my sunscreen. So see, look how that blended in really evenly, and you don't see any white cast, right? And it feels like a sunscreen. It's got a little bit of a texture to it, like a sticky texture, but not really bad at all. It smooths out really nicely. So that's your sunscreen, SPF 30, anti-aging, and makeup primer. So it's 3 in 1. So I highly recommend this sunscreen. And then I'm gonna go ahead and prime with my spray too, I don't know. I'm just gonna do it all. Do all the things, put my face primer on, and let that kind of sit down over my sunscreen, just for the long stay effect, for my makeup to stay all day. Okay, now, if I was gonna go to the pool, I would just probably put some concealer on and cover up some blemishes. But today, I'm not going to the pool today. I'm gonna do things around the house. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my face on. But I feel like this is a great way and just add some concealer around here if I wanted to kind of help my dark circles or whatever. So this is my foundation palette. This is our biodegradable, refillable, money-saving palette. And I got my 1 foundation and 2 concealers. And the reason there are 2 concealer slots in there is some people use one. I use one for a color corrector, and I use the other one as a highlighter on my face. So there's my foundation. I take my my blender full that's damp, and I squeeze all the water out to get most all that water out, because this is a wax-based foundation that's paraben-free and cruelty-free, and it also is professional, so it has 50% pigment. Most makeup is 18 to 27%, and you have to put on more sometimes, and this was created for professional makeup artists, so it's really tried and true, been around since the 50s, and it's amazing and super easy and lightweight to wear. So I take my sponge and I turn it about a quarter, maybe a half now time, about a half a turn. And I'm just gonna start dabbing it on my face because it's a waxed foundation. You just dot it on. And instead of rubbing it like traditional, you just wanna dot it on, and look how it just starts warming up on my skin. Blending, dabbing, go down below your jaw. What are you doing today, Sally? You're watching your Sweet Caroline? You guys doing some fun things together? It's hot out. Maybe hanging indoors today or at the pool. If you're gonna be out somewhere in the water would be nice. Even a sprinkler. I might go dip in the pool later, we'll see. There's something about having a neighborhood pool that I'm a little insecure about going down there. When you have kids, that's one thing, but when you don't have kids, it's kind of nice, but then if it's crowded, All right, so I'm gonna look around my phone. So that's really good. It's a light coverage. I could go more full coverage if I wanted to put more on, but I like how it just sits on my skin. It's non-comedogenic, meaning it doesn't go into my pores. That's the benefit of having a wax base. There, so there's my foundation. We have 22 shades of foundation. And in the summertime, it's really common for you to have to go up maybe a foundation shade or mix 2 together, because we do get tan usually if you're in the sun a lot. So I don't usually tan much. I use my bronzing powder for my tan, which helps me. But it's very common, and we actually have a foundation palette that holds 2 foundations so you can mix the 2 together. So now I'm gonna go into this color corrector. This is the yellow undertone, and I'm gonna look around real fast. See? I don't want to be like totally covered, but I don't see a lot of redness, which is nice. A little blemish down there. It's got a little yellow. I like to dab a little bit around my nose just to help with my redness. I just kind of use my finger. Hello, everybody. And I dab it on. I see my son-in-law. Hello, Cody Adair. I'm waving at you. How are you? I'm putting my makeup on. Yes, talking about you. Talking about our family trip. How fun it was. Have you recovered from your flying? I'm sure you have. Okay. There we go. I mean, I don't have to put on a lot of color correction. And then I go into this one, which I'm scraping the corners. This is my highlight and my eyelid primer and my highlight color. It's the lightest concealer we have. Depending on your complexion, we have 7 different concealers that you can color correct with and highlight with. Some people contour with a dark concealer too, which I use a powder to contour, but that's another option. And these concealers are waterproof. Their wax base is the same as the foundation, blah, 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 tongue tie. They're all wax-based, and they have 50% pigment, but the concealers have 60% pigment, and they're waterproof, so they're perfect for summertime. So I'm going to use this brush because I'm kind of scraping the corners here and get a little bit of that zero concealer, and I'm going to show you how I highlight and prime my lids, okay? So I'm going to make a check mark from the corner of my eye to the nostril, I like saying nostril, and I'm going to go basically up like this. That's my check mark. And then I kind of just dab this concealer. I usually use my fingers, but I had to scrape the corners. So I'm just kind of dabbing a little bit of concealer right there. It looks like a lot of makeup. It's really light. It's the pigment you're seeing. Then I put a little bit on my lids. I'm just going to dab it on and I'll blend it in a minute. So that highlighted my under eye. If you have a dark circle under your eye with some kind of coloring like blue or like any kind of dark purple, then you want to color correct before you highlight with this, okay? So that's when the other concealer comes into play. So again, making kind of a check mark, fanning that concealer all the way out to highlight even back here. It gives my face a lift, and then I'm gonna put it on my lid as a primer for my eyeshadow. Voila, I look like a clown. And then I'm going to contour the middle of my face, just a little bit. Now this was like my full makeup for going out. Let's see, I'm gonna go shopping. Okay, let's just say I'm shopping. Got my sunscreen on. Underneath my foundation is my primer, my anti-aging. And now I'm gonna go out with my foundation next and put on a pop of color for fun. Now I go back with my blender full again, which is damp. And I'm going to just bounce that highlighting concealer, gently bouncing, and that's just gonna blend it. And then I turn it over and use the skinnier, pointier end, and let's blend this a little bit. Okay. Blend, 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 blend. Okay, there's one side. See the highlight you can see? Nice, nice highlight. All right, so I've got on some coral today, which is my favorite colors to wear. I'm going to try to do a more minimum eye look, but one that's powerful with color so that you can, I can show you how you can wear a fun eye look that doesn't have to have 4 different colors or whatever. All right, okay, all blended and highlighted and ready for my colors to go on. Are you ready? I'm ready. Let's get into my 3-well palette here. I'm going to add some bronzer and shape my face and give me a little sun kiss. So I've got a little tan. For me, this is tan. Don't laugh at me. I'm white as can be, but this is kind of tan. So I'm going to take this bronzing powder right here and I'm going to put a little more color on my face and contour with it. So I take a small medium brush and I dab it into that bronzing powder. And I'm gonna go right, I'm gonna feel where that hollow of my cheek is, and I'm gonna just dot that bronzing powder right there in the hollow of my cheek. And I'm gonna go forward and I'm gonna stop about the eye, corner of my eye. And that is my contour tip, right there. Soft, little shimmer, sun kiss. Once I place it, then I kind of soften it. And same thing on the other side, you could do the number 3, do-do-do, do-do-do-do, and under your jaw and make the E on this side. But I always do the cheek and then I go back up to the forehead and the jaw. I don't know why, that's just how I do it. But that's just another little easy way to remember, 3 or E. Just kind of go right under your cheekbone. Don't go too low, make you look dirty, but see, it gives me a little sun kiss too. And then I'm going to take a little bit and put it right in the hairline. It's going to minimize my forehead and it's going to give me a little bit of a tan using a powder. Super easy. These powders are versatile. There's a word for it. You can use it as an eyeshadow and as a contour. I can't think of another word I'm thinking. It is versatile, but there's multi-use. So I'm putting this bronzer on my jawbone and down. And that's gonna give me a little sun kiss. You could even put it on your chest area. It's just a nice light powder to put on to give me a little color. Okay, so now I've got my contour powder on and a little sun kiss tan with the same powder. So I'm ready to go. And I still have that glow, my foundation. I got my sunscreen on below that. Now we're gonna add some color to my white face. So I'm gonna grab my favorite blush, this coral blush. We have like 7 blushes to choose from, and you can customize a 2-well palette. You can customize a 3-well palette like I've done here with my bronzer, highlighter, and setting powder. It's fun to play. I have these 2 blushes are pink undertones, so those are my pink ones that I wear. They're so much fun because these are professional makeup colors. They have more pigment than other makeup, so a little goes a long way. So I really like this one. It's got a little shimmer. I usually mix the 2, but I'm gonna go right into this one today, and I'm gonna just kind of stamp it on my cheekbone right in the middle and go back and then go to the apple. So I always start on the side and go back to my ear or hairline and then go forward, and that just gives me a little sun kiss. Isn't that pretty? I love it. It's very light, and again, you can wear this as an eyeshadow too. You can use our eyeshadows as blushes, and you can use our blushes as eyeshadows, and that's what I love about them. So if I was going to go shopping, say today I've got my sunscreen on, I'm not going to the pool. I might go to the pool later. This is more of a full makeup, so I'm going to try to make it more simple but fun and bright. Now I'm going to add a highlighter blush because I'm going full out because I love getting made up, don't I? So I'm going to use this fan brush and go into this highlighter pink powder right there. It's very soft. You can use that as an eyeshadow like I talked about, and I put it right above that blush, kind of on the blush too, and it gives me a little bit of a nice little highlight right there. Same thing over here, right at the top of my blush, kind of around the apple. This is where I choose to put it. You can put it all down your face. You can put it wherever you want. I like more of a matte center because I'm older, and a shinier, shimmery, not too glittery on the sides to give me that nice natural glow. Okay, so now once I've got my cheeks on, if I get too dark, I keep my blender full down. I can kind of clean it up. Sometimes I get kind of crazy with the blush. And then I'm gonna go to my eyes, my favorite. So I'm gonna take my eyeshadow brush. Before I grab my shadows, I'm gonna put this priming powder, or setting powder, over my lids, and I'm gonna set that concealer that I put on as a primer. And let's just see if I can use 2 eyeshadows today, because you know me, I like to use a lot of eyeshadows, but for fun summer, let's just pop out a couple shadows to make it easier. I'm doing full makeup, so I could go full out, but why not make it a little bit easier, right? So, okay, I've got my 6-well customized eyeshadow palettes. This is messy. They're a little messy because they have all that pigment. This is my favorite everyday palette, okay? I'm gonna use a little bit of this, but I'm gonna bust out a bright, fun color that if you watch me, you know what this is gonna be, because I've got coral on today. My very first color that I like to do, though, is a kind of an eyebrow highlight light matte color. We have several that you can choose from, but I like this one. It's called Cream Boat, and it's for my fair complexion. It's a great highlighter for my eyebrows. If you're darker, you might want to choose something else, but I prefer a matte color right here because I'm older and I have hooded eyes, and if I put a lot of shimmer, I feel like it draws attention to my hooded eye, so I like to put a matte one there. So I'm gonna put Cream Boat right here under the brow and in the inner corner, and then I kind of wash it all over my whole eye. Okay, we're ready for some color. I love some color. This is my messy wild card eyeshadow palette. I love it so much. I never would have worn this before Limelight, never in my wildest dreams, but I'm gonna wear one color today. Can you guess what it is? I don't know. I'm gonna wear this one. It's called Centerfold. I love it. It's bright, it's orange, it's perfect for summer. I'm so excited to just do this, okay? It's gonna be a little bold, but I love it. You can mute it, you can go darker, whatever your choices, whatever your preferences are. So I'm gonna take, I'm gonna tap that off. It's kind of got some, I'm gonna take this fluffy brush and go right into Centerfold. It's the name of it. These are all 80s names. I love that. It's fun. And I load it up, and now I'm gonna build up a transition color. So this is the color that goes right above the crease, and that's where my hooded eye is, that skin that falls down. So I'm gonna put this bright color. Usually I use a kind of a matte color. I mean a light medium tone color. I'm really jumbled today. But I'm gonna use this, and I'm raising my brow a little bit now that I've placed it right above the crease. You see that? Just right above the crease into the outer corner. So I kind of swing it out from the corner. Once I place it, I go about to right here, and then I use my brush to kind of blend. Once I place the color, circle and blend, get it in the crease, and it just softens it by blending it and deepens it. Look at that. Whoa, it's so fun and wild, isn't it? I love it. Same thing on the other eye. Here we go. If y'all have any questions, please don't be shy. I love to chat, so I'd love to hear where you're watching from, and maybe a favorite summer product that you can't live without. Summer makeup product that you cannot live without. Would you mind sharing that with me? I would love to hear that. Okay, so I've got my orange above the crease on this side, and now I'm gonna blend it. So this is where I can do a kind of minimal eyeshadow look and just pick 2 eyeshadows and go fun with that. Or I could add a shimmer here and a deeper color in the crease to kind of make it a little bit more fancy. But so say I'm gonna go out shopping or whatever I'm doing today. I don't need fancy, I just want some color, okay? So I've got that kind of evening it out a little bit. You can still see it when I frown. So that's my transition color, right? So I'm gonna use the same color and put it on my lid. I'm gonna bring it all the way down and be like a smoky orange eye, and that's all I'm gonna do today. So I'm gonna put that same orange on my lower lid. So I've got one color. It's not fancy, right? It's not hard, but it's bold using this one orange, right? I like it. So I'm just dabbing that orange on my lower lid. I got a little bit more on this side. So I'm gonna have a smoky orange look today. It's very summery, it's very fun, very sun-kissed, very happy. So that's it. And now I'll blend it. I'm not gonna do any other colors. This is really difficult for me. For those of you who watch me know I love to do eyeshadows. So I'm gonna go back with that. I have this really fun handy dandy brush cleaner. Well, it doesn't wash it, okay, but it takes the color off. It's a color cleaner off. Super cheap on Amazon, like $6. And you can switch your colors and use the same brush. I'm gonna go back to that cream boat color, the very first white. I'm gonna highlight my brow one more time, and I'll soften that orange edge. I go in the inner corner, up, and go clean up underneath here. Then I'll blend with a clean brush. But see how simple that is, and beautiful and easy. So I'm gonna highlight my brow, highlight the inner corner, touch on that orange a little bit, go underneath. All right, so now I'm gonna take another clean brush. It's supposed to be clean, but it's just a big fluffy brush like this. And I'm going to kind of soften the edges again. But isn't that easy? Just one eyeshadow, actually 2. I used the cream boat, but I use the orange, and that is it. And I could use that orange as a blush, but I've already put my blush on, which I like. So that's a soft, fun summer eye. Isn't that pretty? I love it. I love it so much. It makes me happy to put color on. It makes me happy and cheerful, so try it. Then I could not, I don't have to put eyeliner on. I can put my mascara on and go. But I have my eyeliner pencil right here, so I might as well put a little bit on. So I'm gonna take this. This is waterproof eyeliner, super necessity item for summer. I need to sharpen it a little bit, so I'm gonna use my little handy dandy cute little sharpener and kind of give it a turn. And there we go, almost. Okay, sharpened it. All right, so this is waterproof. I love it. I'm making a mess. I'm gonna start in the middle of my eyelid. I can't see y'all. I have to get glasses. I have to get readers. So I use readers now. So I'm just gonna go and make it smudgy and go down Hi, Charlie. Charlie says hi. Hi, Charles. Giving it a little kitten wing like that. Just like that. Okay, since I have hooded eyes, I can't do full out wing, and this is just my summer Sunday, you know, fun day makeup anyway. So I'm just gonna put that as close to my lashes as I can. Going all the way over. Like I said, you don't have to wear eyeliner, especially in the summer. Make it more minimal makeup. But, you know me, and this is waterproof, so why not? Okay. I just always kind of thicken it on the outer edge of my eye and build it up a little bit more right here. And just aim it towards my brow. And then I take my little brush here and I soften it into like a little, it's just really nice. I love this pencil because you can smudge it like this. Make it soft. You can make a colored eyeliner if you wanted, if you have a favorite pretty, fun eyeshadow that you love. You could actually take this brush and put it on top of this gel pencil. We have a neutral gel pencil that's white that I'm going to put on next. You could make a neutral eyeliner and then put a shadow on your brush and stamp it on there too. Options. I love the options. Okay, on this side, I always have to pull my eye a little bit, and I always start with the kitten wing. Come on, guy. There we go. I start with a little wing. Pull it all the way over. It's a little faster on this side for me. I don't know. I guess because I'm right-handed. I don't know. I like that it can be smudgy and I can fix it. It doesn't have to be perfect. We have a liquid liner pen, so I don't like that bump right there, so I'm going to get that in a minute. We have a liquid liner pen that's amazing. It's so tiny and finite and smudge resistant and really beautiful and easy to wear. But I like the pencil a tad bit better. I feel like the liner is great for like perfection, like a really nice, even lined liner. But I like the smudge, so I'm gonna fix that little bump in my brush. It sets, they say, in about 15 seconds, but I'm usually able to smudge it even more. What do you think? And if I get too far down over here, like I kind of did, I can take my concealer brush and clean it up. This little brush is handy to have. You can actually highlight your brow with concealer and the inner corner and clean up under your eye. I love the concealers, you guys. They're really nice. If you really want to highlight more, put it right in the inner corner. I like it. I still have a little bump right there, but that's okay. I don't care. It's 12:30. Okay, now I'm going to put on my Wake Up My Eye liner. This is a neutral liner pencil that's waterproof, and it's really nice to put in the inner rim to give my eye a little bit of a bigger look, and it kind of mutes the redness because I'm tired, so I got a red right there, right? So then I put this on, I'm not so red. And so this neutral eyeliner will last forever because you don't need very much, but it's also handy to make a colored waterproof eyeliner because you can put a shadow over it and it makes it colored. So that is that. And now we're going to do your brows. Do you guys do your brows? I never did my brows. This is my brow pencil. We have a brow gel. These are my new brow friends, okay? And I have this really handy dandy little tweezer tool that shapes and trims my brows too. Where are you, guy? I don't know where it is. So first of all, I will kind of take the one cap off. It's dual-ended. I can't talk today, you guys. So I kind of groom, and I need to probably pluck and clean up, but not today. Groom one side, and then I take the pencil and it's you twist it. I I can't, advanced, and you can twist it back down. But I just fill in, draw in hairs if I need to. Give it a little fill. I like the boy brow. So see, look at that little step. Really does frame your eye. And then I just kind of, these are great if you don't have an eyebrow, you can draw it on. If you just have a scar like I do and you need a little thicken it up, these are great for that. It's got my eyebrow on, so you can see the difference in just a little fill in, just kind of make it look a little thicker. Like that. But that's really, I've got thick ones, so I can kind of follow and kind of, I can go up and outline, you know. You can draw, literally draw your brow on or just fill it in. You can also use an eyeshadow if you don't want to go full out. And then I can kind of comb back over again. If I get too much or too dark, you can kind of use that brush end again to kind of comb it. And I go up here, kind of the boy brow, and then I go down, unless they're really long, and I have to trim them. So I'll do the gel after I put my setting powder on, because I don't want to put powder on top of the gel. So I'm going to go back to my 3-well palette and grab a pointy fluffy brush, and I'm going to set all this makeup. It's going to mattify my makeup somewhat, and it helps it stay on all day, not crease. Hi, Will. Hello. So I'm going down the center first, on my lids, and then I kind of do the rest of my face. But I like the center to be kind of matte, because it's healthy to have a nice healthy glow. Okay, and then I'm gonna put my brow gel on. You want some brow gel, honey? And I'm gonna kind of help, the brow gel has fibers and it's colored. So this kind of colors, if you have white brow hairs like I do, kind of helps color the white ones. And then it also holds it on like mascara. Yes, so it's like a mascara for my brow. That is a coffee grinder. So we have a fancy coffee machine here. I'm very spoiled by my coffee-loving men in my family. So there. So that just kind of holds my brows in place. I love both of these, but I definitely, if you did one or the other and didn't have to draw on, I would do this one. Okay, so now I'm going to spray with my, this is your summer best friend. If you need anything for summer, this is what you're gonna need for your makeup if you want it to stay on and out in the heat, okay? This is a setting spray. It actually works to cool your makeup on your face, and it gives you a little glow. It keeps the bright colors bright, and it keeps everything from creasing. This is such a nice tool to have. So you shake it a little bit. Look, it says it holds up to 16 hours, and it works really well with the priming spray. So I'm gonna put this 4 to 5 sprays on my face. And across at a T, but I kind of flubbed that up. Let that dry, and then I've been sitting on my mascara, which is a trick. It warms it up and then it applies easier. So now I'm going to curl my lashes and put that mascara on, and then we'll do lips. So we have lots of lip products. These are my lip sheers. So they're like a sheer lipstick that you can layer on to make them deeper. And there's a lip balm at the bottom. That's the balm. And they're a lot thinner. So it depends on your day. If you're going to the pool, a tinted lip balm would be fun and easy. And you can use the tinted lip balms on your cheeks and on your eyes. So then you have a little color. So this is our brand new tinted lip balm. It's a melon color. So that is a great option for those that love coral. And see, I've got it swatched right there at the bottom. But then compared to the lipsticks, it's not going to be quite as colored. But if you're going to the pool, you probably don't want to put any makeup on. You know what I mean? Like I would put concealer on a little bit maybe, and depending on you, I probably wouldn't put anything on. But, you know, if you have some blemishes or breakouts you want to cover, and the concealers are, like I said earlier, are waterproof. And we have our brand new SPF 30 lip balm. That's clear, it's not yellow. That's really nice to use at the pool. It has zinc in it. It's really nice. It's scented like grapefruit. Smells really fresh, hydrating. So I curl my lashes at the base and then right in the middle. Base. I do this twice because mine just sticks straight out. But it makes your eyes look open. And at the middle. I always overcurl my lashes. Okay. Mascara. And then lips. Here it is. This is our fiber thickening mascara. I love this one. So it thickens. And it's buildable too. So you can build up your lashes if you need to. And it goes on really fast. Makeup is fun to play with. It's fun to be creative. It's fun to kind of brighten your day with some fun colors, especially in the summertime. We've got all these fun eyeshadows to play with and lip colors. So I really have fun playing with makeup. So this is a really simple eye look. I'm excited, but it's easy in one color. I think mono, whatever that is, monotone is kind of a trend where you wear the same eyeshadow and blush and lip color. But look at this mascara, it just goes on really easily. And it's water resistant, so you could wear it in the pool, but it may not last all day. I think they're working on a waterproof. I always go over the top of my lashes just a little bit, and I use the end of my wand to kind of separate them after I apply. And I kind of shimmy this way. So for long wearing makeup, if you're out and about in the sun, it's hot, I would probably go for one of the long wearing lip colors. It's a matte liquid lipstick and it stays on like 6 hours. It's not drying. Again, all of our makeup product that I use is paraben free and cruelty free, so it's really nice. We have some really fun, bold colors, and then we have a really pretty nude color, and we have some oranges and berries. We have all different colors that are really fun for summertime. And then, like I said earlier, we have these lip balms that are hydrating. We have really pretty lip glosses that are bold or nude. So we have all different types of lip products. It depends on what you're doing and what you prefer. We all have different, things we like on ourselves. So I think my favorite would be the liquid lipsticks because they are bold and power punching and they last all day and they don't dry. And they're great to wear under your face masks. If you're out shopping and you have to throw a mask on, I feel like your gloss is gonna get gooped up on your mask. So I love the long wearing lip colors. Those are my first to go to. But I always need to share, I need to remind everybody we have these really nice hydrating lipsticks that are also very colorful or nude or whatever you're into. So there's my mascara on my top. Isn't it pretty? Nice. So it just depends on what you prefer. But with your wearing masks outside, the long wearing lipsticks are great because they don't get on your mask. Unless you like smudge your mask on your mouth or something like that, then you would get a little bit. It doesn't really transfer much, but just a touch. So what do you think of my summer makeup look for today using orange? Super easy and fun. And it would go faster if I wasn't talking your legs off. So you could be real fast with just putting one eyeshadow on. I wore two because I wore the highlighter. But I wouldn't have to. I could just put this one eyeshadow and concealer on. Throw on a little mascara, maybe liner, maybe not. Throw on a lip color that you could use on your cheeks. And you're good to go for summertime, right? Okay, so I got my bottom lashes on. And I always go over my top. So if you watch this replay later on and you wouldn't mind sharing where you're watching from, what the weather's like, and maybe a favorite makeup product that you have to have for summer. Something you just cannot go without. That would be fun. Then we can chat about it and be friends. Because I like being friends. All right, so I'm getting my bottom lashes put on, using the fibers, kind of going back and forth. My lashes are long, they just need a little help. They're just blonde. Then I always go up on the top lashes. Get those lashes all coated here. Go over the top. Now it's about time for lips. Okay, y'all, this is the crunch, the final step. Before, though, I take a Q-tip and then I clean up any mascara that gets underneath, on top. My eyes water, so I'll go over that in a minute. My allergies are been acting up a lot lately. So I just dry that water up a little bit in the corner. Okay, so now it's time for lips. So I've got this lip balm. It's light, doesn't show up a whole lot. Got concealer on my lips. I'll show you the lipsticks, which I think I'm gonna demo the lipstick. I've been wearing this gloss called Happy that I absolutely love. I've been wearing that one a lot. So you see me in this. This is my favorite summer gloss because it is Happy. So I'm gonna put it right here. This is my favorite thing to wear of the summer. And we have a bright pink one, we have a red one. I love Happy. This is my favorite. I will wear this all the time, but I'm gonna do something different today. And here's the new Melon Bomb. This would be great if you're going to the pool, dab it on your cheeks, put it on your eyelids, put it on your lips, and you've got a little color going on. But I wanna show these 3 lipsticks that I've got swatched right here. Look at these. These are sheer buildable lipsticks, and I always forget to share these because I always go to the long-wearing lip colors. These are my favorites right here because these are long-wearing, and this is Macaroon, which is our bestseller mauve, okay? They're matte liquid lipsticks, and I love these. They're great under your mask because they're not gonna crease. Here we go. Look at those colors. So I will wear these like crazy, but I want to show you these because they're creamy and highlighting. This is 205. That is a pink. That is right here. This is 204. That is a coral. That is right here. And then this is 203, and this is one of our best-selling light pinks. This one, it's kind of like a pink. So I can go one layer and it's lighter, and then I can go more layers and they get deeper, and they're really hydrating and creamy. So these are really nice in the summertime. I'm gonna put on coral because I'm wearing coral, and that one is, I think it's called, I forget the name of it, but it's 204. And so I could put a liner underneath it if I wanted a little bit more definition to my lips because it is a sheer, but just for now, for fun summer purposes, I'm just gonna go for it. Ready? I'll put one coat on, I'll try 2, and then I'll show you what it looks like with 2 and 3. Okay, one coat. So see how light and summery this is, and it's hydrating? Not as dark as the lip balm. The lip balm is this one, so it's more sheer. And then this lipstick, you can thicken it up. My nose is running. Okay, ready? This is 2 coats. So it gets darker. Isn't that pretty? But it's creamy and hydrating, and it feels really nice. Let's just go on over. I feel like with this one, because it's sheer, you can be real liberal with it and not have to be real exacto. There. That feels really nice right now on my lips. Super nice. This would be great for after the pool if you're going out to dinner and you've got a sun kiss on, but you don't need like really bright, bold, dark lips, and maybe you don't want a gloss. This would be a really pretty option to throw on, and it's hydrating and it feels really nice on your lips. So here's my makeup of the day. I hope that you know that you are amazing, and I hope and pray for peace and joy and love in your hearts and in your home and your families. And I'm sending my love to you guys and praying for our nation. And I know God's in control, and we are all amazing, beautiful children of Him, and we're one family. We can unite together and encourage each other and love each other. So that's my prayer. And I'm going to do what I can here, learning as I go, right? All right. Much love to you. Have a beautiful new week of life. Remember that you are a gift. You have been gifted, and that you're enough, and to love who you were created to be. That's something that I work on because I struggle with that and have forever. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. Feel free to share this if you want to share it with your network. If you have any questions about any products that you might want to try, I mail samples out weekly, like 2 or 3 times a week. So please don't be shy. I can mail you anything, makeup, skincare, whatever, sunscreen, whatever you need to try or want to try. But look, I've got sunscreen on and you can't even tell. So this is amazing summer tool that is perfect to add. It's anti-aging and it's anti-sun, 30 SPF. And it's free from harsh chemicals, so it's not going to harm you at all. It's reef-safe, mineral-based sunscreen for your face. And we have the Body Sunscreen in. I got mine in. Let me just show it to you. I want to do a live about the sun products only. So this is our new SPF 30 Body Sunscreen. So we have the face, the body, the lip balm, and it's SPF 32 and it's clear. It smells like grapefruit. So it's SPF, I just said that. And then after the sun, if you burn, like me, we have this aloe cooling. It's got eucalyptus and lavender in it, as well as aloe vera. So these are our new sun products. And so they're super nice. Mineral-based, reef-safe, harsh chemical-free. The only active ingredient is zinc oxide. Awesome. And it's squirted out like a lotion. I haven't opened this one yet. I haven't opened it yet. It's new. They put a little seal on there. Super easy to apply, just like the face foundation was. Super easy, and it goes on white, but it rubs in clear. So ready? Here we go. Oh, it's more than I wanted. Okay, so I got too much for my little arm. There we go. So I've got hairy arms too, which is lovely. Okay, so there's our sunscreen. It rubs on really nice and easy, and it goes on, and it smells really great. It has lavender in it, just like the face one. So if you need some sun products, we got them. We'll fix you up. Again, harsh chemical free, non-toxic sunscreen for your face and your body. Blessings to you guys. Have a beautiful day. I'm here for you if you need anything. Bye.